Yo, what's up, guys? Super windy today, but we're gonna be outside, get some rays, look into the sun for a little bit. It's so strange because when there'll be a lunar eclipse, or like, what are those things called? Where the moon moves in front of the sun. It's called an eclipse, right? Well, back when I was in high school, whenever there would be an eclipse, there will be like, oh my gosh, do not stare into the sun, and you got to wear these glasses and stuff. And I always found it weird because I was always super scared about looking into the eclipse or whatever it is with my eyeballs, because I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna like go blind or something. But if that was really true, they'd take way more precautions on actually keeping people safe, and everyone and their mom and dog would be getting blinded every time because, it'd be so dangerous. But like in reality, they're just trying to stop us from like looking into it because it has some sort of, I don't know, like unexplainable benefits or something. I don't know, allegedly, right? So it's just so strange with like how much we've conditioned throughout our life, especially when we're young, on certain things that we should and should not do because they're dangerous. But in reality, it's just the most random fear mongering bullshit. Like, and it's like with everything, you know what I mean? Like, especially with the sun, and especially in Australia, where skin cancer is such a big deal, and then there's a hole in the ozone layer, and that's why the sun's really strong here. And if you don't slip, slop, slap, you're gonna die of melanoma. You're gonna die of 50 different types of cancers. But in reality, it's just not the case when you're in the sun, and it's like the best thing on earth. Like when you're in the sun, and especially when it's winter right now, so it's like a bit cold, and when you just get in the sun, you feel like those lizards where they're just chilling in the sun and just absorbing the heat, getting the rays. It feels great. It's great for your hormones, it's great for your skin, great for your energy. Like you're just getting energized. But it's just like, oh no, you gotta slip, slop, slap, you gotta cover up, you gotta wear a massive hat that covers your entire top half of your body, you gotta wear hoodies, you gotta put the sunscreen on, which is just like these allegedly just cancer causing chemicals that kills you. It makes you sick. So it's like, holy moly, man. Once you question one thing and like, whoa, that's kind of stupid, then you just start questioning everything, and it doesn't end. It just continues, and then all of a sudden, just more and more stuff gets brought into the light that you just like, oh, what the hell? I was told that when I was in high school. What? It's just been a complete lie this whole time. This is actually, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just a whole bunch of crap. And one of the biggest ones was like the sun thing, because being in Australia, it's shoved down your throat in school, at the doctors, in advertisements on TV, bloody everywhere. Like there's whole advertisements of like slip, slop, slap, whole jingles created to tell us that being in the sun is bad, when it's paramount to you know, your body functioning how it should, right? With your appetite, with your hormones, with vitamin D. I mean, this is important for your hormone production and for everything to work, you know? And so I don't even know where I was going with this video, but I don't know where I was going with I don't know where I'm going with this video, but it's just that the sun is actually good. And I hear lots and lots of people that are like, oh no, well, you can't be in the sun. You know what I mean? Like our parents or people that we know haven't thought about it. You know what I mean? They haven't questioned it. And so they're still stuck with like the old programming. And they always say like, oh, you shouldn't be in the sun. You're not going to wear sunscreen, or you're crazy. You know what I mean? All that sort of thing. It's just an insane world we live in. But you know, what I can't stress enough is that you got to be self-aware about these things and why you're doing it. You know what I mean? Like why you do certain things and why you shouldn't do certain things, and just question, who told me this? Oh, the government? Oh, maybe I should have a think about it. You know what I mean? Because you might not know what's actually that you've been doing that's been harming you this whole time, and that's been holding you back in your life and preventing you from reaching your fullest potential, your healthiest self, your best self, your happiest self. So that's just a bit of food for thought. Anyways, like, comment, subscribe for more videos like this. Get in the sun, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.